Alright. So, pizza. Let's talk about it. You've heard of it. It's pretty easy to make. However, today, Jack has two different ways to make it. So we're going to do those ways. First, we're going to start with a doughless pizza.
Hey guys, it's another recipe. Today's story is interesting. This recipe is not mine. It's my friend's. He gave it to me over a year ago when I was heavy into keto. He called it a doughless pizza.
And then the second one will be a bottomless pizza.
We're going to be doing a bottomless pizza. Basically, that's no crust. That's basically what it is.
So we're going to start with the doughless. Now I've heard of boneless pizza, but I've never heard of doughless pizza. But it's not actually doughless. We are going to make some kind of dough. Alright, so first up for our dough, for our doughless pizza dough, that's doughless, is we start with 2 blocks of cream cheese. So we're making like a dessert pizza, I guess, I don't know. And 4 eggs. Might as well just go straight for a cheesecake at this point. Some Parmesan cheese. Some garlic powder. Alright, so that's everything. He doesn't give measurements for the garlic powder or the Parmesan cheese, so we're just eyeballing it. Alright, so now using a hand mixer, we're going to mix it until it's really creamy. Alright, so it's all mixed in. It's pretty thick still, but when he made it, he said it was a little too creamy for him. But I think this is actually perfect for us. More! A little more! Go on! Squeeze it out! Alright, that's good. Alright, so we'll use one of these tools. Make sure we get all of it out. Oh, yeah. That's the consistency of mayonnaise. There, looks pretty good. Sure. Smells alright. Smells like cream cheese. Alright, so he doesn't say what temperature, so we're gonna guess 400 for 15 minutes. He says 15 minutes, right? Like
I can't remember.
We'll just do 400 for 15 minutes.
Just until it's brown.
Yeah. This is one of his really lazy videos where he doesn't put anything in the description or nothing, so we kind of just have to guess. Alright, first cook is done. Smells good. Smell the Parmesan and the garlic. You don't really smell the cream cheese at all. Yeah, it feels pretty solid. I think the eggs make it congeal a lot.
Let it cool for 10 minutes, right? Good. Now we're going to top it like a pizza. It's all firm. First thing we need is pizza sauce. We always use Rayo's.
So we gotta let that cool for 10 minutes. While we do that, let's start on the other pizza. Alright, so this next one is really stupid. It's called the bottomless pizza. It's just a layer of cheese with a bunch of crap on it. You'd think this one would be called the doughless pizza, but it's not. Alright, so first, make a layer of mozzarella cheese. Try to flatten it out a bit, because the cheese serves as the dough. So you want to kind of flatten but not separate. There's tons of chunks on there though. Sorry, when I was grating it, it was room temp. So there's our dough. Alright, so now on our bottomless pizza, we'll start with the pepperoni. Then we got some pig here, ground up. Throw that on there too. Oh, damn. Get that pig on there. Next we'll put on some jalapenos. This will separate the boys from the men. So the only thing we're missing is an onion. Don't feel like cutting one up, so.
Toppings are optional anyway.
Yeah. And then last, we'll just top it off some Parmesan cheese. Just could never have too much cheese. That's what Jack teaches us. So this one's going in for 10 minutes at 425. Basically until the cheese melts and crusts. Alright, so while our bottomless pizza is cooking, we're gonna go back to the doughless pizza. So here's the dough of our doughless pizza. So first we're gonna sauce it up. So he uses that Rouse one, marinara sauce, but I have the Kirkland one. I like this one more than that other one, so we'll just use this. Oh yeah, so he does something that I really don't like when people do with pizzas, is that he does toppings first on the sauce, and then he puts the cheese over it. Now I know some pizzas are like that, but when you make a normal pizza, you want cheese on the sauce, and then toppings on top of the cheese. Then all your toppings cook, the pepperoni will cook. It's just one of my pet peeves with pizza. But that's how he does it, so we'll do it too.
Get our mushrooms, peppers, pepperoni, a little bit of ham, a little bit of sausage. Then we're going to top with our cheese.
Because what happens now is that all the toppings are going to catch the grease from the cheese, and they're going to be really soggy. Next we'll have some sliced brown mushrooms. We went Cobra style and bought them pre-sliced. Oh, look at this one. Look how big it is.
Funny story, he didn't know what brown mushrooms were.
I did. I was just kind of drunk. Next we'll do a handful of green peppers. Also another good topping. Very delicious.
Adds that crunch, that munch.
But now it's going to soak up all the grease. It's going to be nice. Next we'll do more of a procured pig.
Jack sure does love the sausage. I didn't realize what that sounded like. I mean, on his pizza, he really likes sausage.
That's good pig. And last topping, really went all out on this one. It's some ham. So just got some sandwich ham. We'll just kind of throw it on. Doesn't be perfect. Won't hurt nothing. It's gonna get cut when we cut it anyway. Let's do one more piece in there.
How is it?
A little greasy, but it's good. Now we gotta tuck in all these ingredients to bed with a nice warm blanket of cheese. There. Now we're gonna wait for the bottomless pizza to cook so we can put in our doughless pizza. Oh god.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. Who cares? Alright, so the doughless pizza's going in. So the doughless pizza, we'll just wait until it's melted.
What the hell?
I think that's as good as we're gonna get it.
Just gotta let it sit for a second. Look at that puddle right there, puddle of grease.
Just let it congeal a bit. So stupid.
Because I get like all like spilt over.
Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, this looks edible. Looks pretty good.
Okay, so while we're waiting for our doughless pizza cheese to melt, I'm gonna make a drink called a Gorilla Milk. Pretty sure I haven't made it yet, but if I did, this will be a refresher. 1 ounce of light rum, half an ounce of Irish cream. So I'm actually using a white chocolate Irish cream because I don't have a normal one because I don't use it that much. This one is actually from the Valentine's Day drink combo with Ron Shanklin. I still had this in my fridge, so I'm just going to use this instead. Half an ounce of banana liqueur, half an ounce of coffee liqueur, and 1 ounce of half and half cream. You could also use whipping cream, but I prefer half and half. I prefer half and half because it's thinner. Whipping cream I find will stick to the ice. I don't like that texture, but but half and half tends to mix better. I find. But don't use milk though. Milk will be too thin, because you want a creamy feeling in your mouth. So milk will not do that though. Now we're gonna shake with ice. Sorry. Came off a little easier than I thought. Now we pour with some fresh ice. And there you have a white chocolate Gorilla Milk. Oh, man, that's good. Nice dessert cocktail right here. Banana really comes through. Nice white chocolate aftertaste. Oh. Oh. Alright, so here it is. The bottomless pizza and the doughless pizza. You think this one would be the doughless pizza and this one would be something else. Now, let's be real. This one looks like crap.
Okay, guys, so it's a little flimsy. It's oily on the bottom. I don't know if I like that, but it looks edible. So let's give it a bite and give it a try. I can do this. It's good.
It's something a 13-year-old would make when he doesn't know how to make pizza dough. It's so funny, Jack, he's so anti-marijuana and drug use, but he's cooking like a stoner. It's exactly what a stoner would make right there. But this one here looks a little better, but the crust is to me probably really rich. Yeah, see, this is exactly what we were talking about. The damn toppings fell off completely. Just gotta get that back on there. There we go. Get another piece. That'll be Amberlyn Reed's piece. But yeah, see, this is why you put your cheese on first over the sauce, because then it all stays together. I hope this actually separates from the parchment paper. It should, it's just grease. Formed together in one solid state. There you go. Dig in. Alright, so I want to start with the bottomless pizza. Because this one's gonna be sad. Like, look at it. It's just a piece of cheese. It's greasy. So it tastes exactly how you think. Just cheese and toppings. It's so sad. It's so pathetic. All you taste is the cheese, and then if you chew a top. Just do that. Alright, let's go with this one. This one's a little more legitimate.
Little flimsy, but holding together good. recipes.
This one smells a lot better. The green peppers smell really good.
Need a spoon, I think.
Yeah, it's a little.
All toppings fell off.
So the dough is a little. It feels eggy. You could tell there's a bunch of eggs in it. Smells. You can smell the sauce.
You got nothing but dough in that one.
Alright, it's not bad. The dough is crumbly, like an omelet. There's 4 eggs in it. But the topping's all good. The sauce is good. Hey, I'm the other one. So you can see how like thin it is. So nothing really can fix that. Cause like, as you saw, the cheese kind of just like pooled everywhere and spread. So let's give it a try. Good jalapeno. The cheese is nice and crispy. But yeah, no, that's pretty sad. Look how greasy it is though.
Yeah, look at it on the portion.
Ooh, it's heavy. Oh, that dough feels weird.
Yeah.
It's a little like rubbery.
Yeah, because it's like an egg.
The good sauce and the toppings kind of mask the flavor of the dough. So you can't really taste much. I don't want to say, I can't really taste the richness or anything, but yeah, the texture is a little weird. But everything else kind of just masks it. Alright, so this one is sad and pathetic. Don't ever make this. This is really bad. It's just greasy, cheesy, nothing. Now this one, I would describe more as a breakfast pizza because it has the eggs and the cream cheese in the dough. So it's actually like more like a omelet pizza. So I would say this one does not get the seal approval because this one really sucks. But I would say this one does because it actually has sauce and everything, and it tastes pretty good. You're right.
Well, yeah, it's more like a real pizza.
Yeah.
This is just like stupid.
So so this one does not get the seal approval, but this one does. This one right here, this gets the seal approval. It's the closest to pizza. But if you want to make a pizza, just make a pizza. You have anything to add, Seal?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have anything to say. He's stuck in a loop.
My approach to picking up the ladies
Alright, well, thanks for watching.
is a hands-off
This has been Jack's
approach,
Pizzas.
YouTube.